Beautiful Monday today in the newspaper stand. This is Street Parliament with Austin Beatrice Sunum coming direct from 7 Television. If you look here, we have a lot of news headlines ranging from different newspaper here. This is Daily Sun, and one of the major headlines is saying uncertainty over Wike and Atiku talks. Wike, are you talks? No definite date for meeting. Are you Emefiele's keep mum, that is keep quiet. And also down here we have Catholic bishops direct churches to beef up security. And also coming from the Daily Trust, one of the toughest headlines here is saying the life pension for head of service PAMSEC's upset contributory scheme. Down here we also have how new policy negates constitution. Police professors push for exclusion too. And down here from the Punch, we have federal government may lose 7.58 trillion to contract dispute damages. All right, that is one of the major headlines from the Punch. And also down here we have the Guardian saying that Ekiti Osun election polls more questions trail INEC servers hacking. All right, these are what we have here. But let's get Nigerians to react to the major headlines that we have here.
People have been talking. What has happened? People have been talking. What has happened? Is it not the same thing?
15.7 billion 2022 fuel subsidy projection to exceed all 36 states of the Federation from the This Day newspaper. Let's have you react to that.
Just a scam. There's no any reality. All is lie. What stopped them from building the refineries? We have 4 refineries in the country. The refineries presently, as we speak, they are not even working. So they should stop deceiving people. They should just come out and tell the people the truth. So whether if they like, they put it 10 billion, whatever they put it, all is just a lie. For the past 6 years now, nobody can even sit down to even think, let's fix all these refineries. That one is not working. So we will continue to experience more hardship as far as our refineries are not working. And there is no plan to build them. All are just calm. That is just the only thing I can react on.
I retired from Federal Ministry of Education 6 years ago. And then, as we speak, many of my retirees from Ministry of Education have not been paid their pension. And then we are now talking about life pension for permanent secretaries, head of service that upsets contributory scheme. Yes, it should upset contributory scheme because that's not the idea. If you select only head of service PAMSEC, what about generality of civil servants like directors? I was a deputy director of ICT in Federal Ministry of Education. I retired about 6 years ago, and as we speak, I formed CPON. CPON is an acronym for Contributory Pensioners Union of Nigeria. We fought tirelessly until the union was formalized, gazetted. Now we have head office in Wuse here, and then we are planning to go to all the states of the Federation to inaugurate state chapters. But PENCOM has not paid the required money we need. That money is called check-off dues. Because as you know, federal government does not make budgetary allocation for unions, including NLC, including TUC, including our own union. That's CPON. So we need PENCOM to pay what is called check-off dues to enable us to go to states to inaugurate state chapters.
So basically you're saying this should be general for all civil service and not just...
Well, not just select, not just PAMSEC and head of service, because that is selected. What I'm saying is even the reason why the bulk of police officers want to leave PENCOM. They want to go back to the old system. That's what they call defined pension scheme. God bless you.
So look at, whenever you come to newspaper stand, what you will be reading in newspaper is the how bandits do this, how bandit. Imagine NDA. Look at it.
All right, that is troops kill bandit behind attack.
NDA. The men. When Nigeria have the sophisticated, trained the soldiers, and bandit went there and did something. It's when you look at this country, you see that all this thing is amazing. Nothing to go up, nothing to look about in the newspaper that sweets me a lot at all, honestly. To read newspaper, we have nothing to gain about it. Because whatever you will see in the newspaper most of the time is how bandits do this, how bandits kill this, how they kidnap this, and government will go and pay ransom in order to retrieve whom they have kidnapped. It's amazing, my brother. Nobody is happy over all this kind of a thing.
We should learn a lesson. If a monarch like this, at the end of the day, will still die, living a throne and all that she had, it should be a big lesson to the world and to people who are accumulating, packing wealth as if they are going to live forever. So I think a disease should be a lesson to the world.
Reacting to this service, PAMSEC Offset Contributory Scheme. Let's have you face the camera and talk to us about it.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander. If a permanent secretary goes with his salary for life, the director, which is next to him, will be earning 80,000, 90,000 a month. That's a very powerful justice. When you treat two unequal things equal, you see justice, because they do the same job and work the same place for the same 35 years. As a result, there is no German justice. If it's a Jew, you just kill. If it's an Anya, you don't touch. What is good for them should be extended to everybody, because now if a permanent secretary goes with 1.2 and the director is earning 190 a month, it is very unfair. It means they are not thinking straight. As our nation, most of us are not thinking straight. The problem is that where we are the director, when the permanent secretary, we are writing a memo that they should go with their salary. So that is it. It is very unfair, and it cannot be. It is injustice, and it doesn't give motivation. It doesn't encourage dedications and patriotism to the service of the nation.
All right, that is all we're able to take today on Street Parliament live here in the newspaper vendor. Nigerians have reacted to a lot of newspaper headlines that we have here, ranging from different papers. All right, maybe just giving you a flash of some of the major headlines so that you have a look at them once again before we leave. If you look at Daily Sun, there we have uncertainty over Wike IU stock, and in the Punch here we have the federal government may lose 7.58 trillion to contract dispute damages and all of that. Then also down here we have tribute as Queen Elizabeth confirmed coffin arrived Edinburgh. So those are some of the headlines. Then the Guardian also we have the Ekiti Ocean Post, more questions trails INEC Saba. All right, that's all we'll take today on Street Parliament with Austin Beatrice Sunam. Join us sometime tomorrow. Thank you. For advert placement, you can call the number on your screen.
And you can visit our website at www.7fm.tv.
7TV Nigeria.
7TV, it's all about you.